trying to get away from those ASMR videos, like when people are eating.
Why? Can you move your cup? I can't see you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 26 of the Tay and Tristan Hour.
You want to see your mom's beautiful face today?
What were you saying about ASMR?
I said I don't want to hear any ASMR sounds because I've been trying to get away from watching
Mukbangs?
the mukbang videos on TikTok. Because
Do you know what a mukbang is? Did we talk about mukbang?
we did.
No.
We talked
was
about
there?
the food. Yes, we
Well, she
did.
probably doesn't remember.
Because I was talking about that.
A mukbang,
What is it?
I think it's a Japanese, or is it a Korean word? It's one of those Asian words. But
That sounds not good.
No, I'm
It
saying
didn't sound good.
I don't know which country it comes from. I don't know. It's either Korea or Japan. I think it's Japan. But basically, a mukbang is when someone records themselves eating and people watch it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But the sound of them chewing and is just very prevalent. Really,
Cut it out. Do you need
it just
that?
lets the bottle cap just
I
flow.
know it. Well, it's a wonder if
He had a rough day at work. He had a rough
It's
day.
a wonder if you ain't got some of that unholy bear.
No, it's not unholy.
Yeah, it is because you buy that at Walmart.
It was called, I did
It is
have,
called an unholy bear.
there is a brand. Well, no, it was just the type of beer. That's not the name of the brand, but it was a type of beer that they sold that was called Unholy because it was their strongest one. It's like a local, from like a local brewery.
Oh, here in Jacksonville.
No, I think
Yeah,
no,
it's at Walmart.
it's not. It's not. It's actually in Orlando, I think.
Oh, Orlando.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Collins.
What Grandma was telling me,
They
like
have
when I
some
took,
at Collins. He got,
when-
that's what he got one day.
yeah, when I
That's
got it at
funny.
the store, Grandma was like, "Don't get that. That's unholy. That's evil." Like it's just beer. That's just what they named it. You know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Unholy beer.
Yeah.
So you're making sure he's not drinking unholy beer right now. No, he's not. He's got a Michelob right now.
That I do. Amber Bach.
Amberbach.
That it is.
Yes.
But why were you saying you want to get away from mukbangs?
I don't know, because they're addicting, and I don't want to listen to it. I need to set some boundaries.
Well, obviously, you do want to listen to
I
it.
need to set some boundaries with myself. But I said I was looking at them because I just like the food. Like I like to look at the food, but like I can't listen to the. Ugh.
Maybe this counts as ASMR.
You're
Cut
dripping
it out.
beer on.
You- dripping beer stuff all over.
I got a little bit in my hair.
I know it. Dropping it in your lap.
This is like, oh my gosh, just no, I can't, and I just can't. And people have like millions of followers by doing that. It's just amazing
Yeah.
it's what people find very popular. I'm fascinated by it.
Like that guy, Nick Ocado. You don't remember?
Yes,
He's lost 200 and something pounds.
I know.
Isn't
I know.
that crazy?
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's great that he lost all that weight. You know?
Yeah, but he's been posting these weird videos on TikTok where he'll be like, always 2 steps ahead. And then he'll just do like a weird dance for 2 minutes and not say anything. Just silently. It's weird.
And people are like, "Wow, I'm gonna tune into that."
Yeah.
Crazy.
I haven't followed him, so I don't know. I didn't even know about that guy until you showed me his TikTok.
Have we
page.
made any fame yet?
No, nobody listens to us.
If we made any fame.
we have some subscribers, which is I love that, but I'm not, we don't do this to be famous.
No, I know. I just-
No, that's not
I
true.
just
You want to be
saying
famous.
something.
Mom wants to be famous.
I'm just saying something.
Mom wants to be famous.
Mom.
That's why she asked that.
We were literally
No.
rehearsing our acceptance speech if we got an award at the iHeartRadio Awards. What are you talking about?
We
We
did.
literally role played us accepting a podcast award.
We literally did. It was over. You did it too.
I was just playing along.
No, he did it. He did it. He did.
I was
He
just
did.
playing along.
No, he did. He did. I don't even know who started that.
It was you.
I did not.
You did. You definitely did.
Yes, we did. We did. I admit it.
So yeah, you definitely want. And Grandma definitely wants to be famous. She acts.
No, I
acts
don't
like
want to be. I just
she acts like she doesn't want to be, but
know.
she does.
She does.
no.
Yeah. Okay. She doesn't want fame, but she wants to be recognized.
If someone came up to you and asked you for an autograph, how would you feel? Would you give it to them?
No.
No.
So what are you going? What do you want my autograph for?
Oh, she would be humble.
Oh my goodness.
No, I wouldn't. Cause I'd be wondering what they. I ain't famous for. They want my autograph.
Oh
for.
my god.
Well, it might
She's
just be
so
a
funny.
fan of the podcast, and they want your autograph.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just never
for
know.
what? I'm not a celebrity.
But you might be to them.
I doubt it.
You never know.
Wow.
You never know.
We're not trying to be famous.
No, I don't want to be famous.
They probably look at us in the store like, oh, she's the one on the podcast.
Oh my god, that's why Mom does that. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably do see you. And
She does.
see,
They don't,
see
Mom.
You and Shante, and
There's-
they probably do. Everybody looks at them.
There's millions of podcasts out there.
I
We're
know.
like
Yeah, we're nothing.
yes. We're just doing our thing because I like to do it. And I didn't make Tristan do it, but I asked him
Yeah, you did.
to. I didn't. I asked you to do
forced-
it.
She said she would kick me out of the house if I didn't do it.
That is not true. That is not true
Yeah.
because as I recall, our very first podcast was me and Johnny, even though it had your name on it.
Yeah.
That's when we were the Uncommon Sense podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, me and Johnny did like the first 2 episodes
Mm-hmm.
talking about our relationship
Yeah.
and just life in general. And then you came on the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
So yeah. I just, I wanted to do something different. That was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
don't-
And if something comes of it, great. If it doesn't, fine. I still love it. It's a way for me to spend time with you and Mom and Johnny, and it's just something different. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
and
you just made him do the
I
podcast. You
did
just kept going
not.
back and forth in his room, bothering me. Tristan, so. Then you did half the night. Yeah, you start doing the podcast.
But it's fine. It was.
Yes, you did. She made kind of like she didn't do nothing. You just wanted to do it.
It's fine though. I
Tell me how you really feel about doing the podcast.
I do enjoy it now. But
Yeah.
some days I do, like when I'm at work, like today, and I'm tired. I'm thinking, oh God, I gotta do a podcast later.
now.
But that's just because I'm.
saying.
But
You
that's
need
no.
a
But
break.
that's just because I'm tired and everything. But
Yeah.
I enjoy.
Yeah, you need a break.
Yeah, but I do like doing
It's
it.
not like we record like 3 days a week.
Yeah, we record an hour a
There's
week.
Some
It's-
days, even on Sunday, he's
Oh my gosh.
really tired.
But
He
no,
don't
but
feel
that
like-
doesn't mean I don't.
We
enjoy
even
it.
moved the day of the week that we record. It's like we're not live.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know, we post it. It's scheduled. It comes out a specific day of the week. We're very consistent in how we.
Well, it is
send out our
nice to
content,
Look at it
you know.
on the
We're on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, every platform that it goes out to is when it goes out. Every one specific day of the week. So, yeah, but I did ask him, yes, because I wanted him to do it with me. Like I could have done it by myself.
I'm just being.
I could have done it by
just being
myself.
Funny.
I remember I was
I'm
I was
just
kind of.
making a joke.
I know, but I asked
Yes.
you to do it, and you kept shutting me down. You didn't want to do it with me. And then Tristan is the one that got you to do it at all. So
Yeah, you were very
like,
adamant about not doing it.
nobody was going to do it with me. So then I was just going to do it
I
by
know, 'cause
myself.
He's looking like he's crying. Well, why
No,
not?
that's not true.
He did.
That's not true.
He's gonna
But-
cry because I wasn't gonna do it.
That's not true.
Yes, he was.
That's not true. That's not true. But Mom, yeah, but nobody was going to do it. But I was going to do it by myself. I was going to do it by myself. It didn't matter
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to do something. So
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, speaking of fame and celebrity,
Yes.
the Diddler
The
has been caught and arrested.
Yeah.
He's currently incarcerated
Mm-hmm.
for crimes.
I think he's got some RICO charges on him. He's got racketeering.
Yeah, he
and,
does. There are RICO charges.
Yeah.
Because he had some kind of a drug lord or some shit.
No, that's not.
Well, it's possible.
It's possible.
The thing is,
yeah.
the thing is, because we did talk about this months ago when it first happened.
Yeah.
But somebody connected to him, who was known drug mule,
Yes.
who's connected to Diddy, was arrested like around the time when they first did the raids.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's possible.
It
His father was a drug lord, I'm pretty sure.
His father used to work with Frank. Was the driver for Frank Lucas, who was the when you watch the movie The American Gangster with Denzel Washington. That's his father was his driver, Frank Lucas's driver, and he was a heroin dealer.
Mm-hmm.
But his father was killed when he was like 2 years old or something like that, from what I read. So like his childhood was like that's he was exposed. I don't know if he was exposed to that at that young. I mean, that's very young. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm sure knew Frank Lucas and that
As he grew
that
up.
scene. I'm sure. But I don't know. His whole the whole thing with Diddy though, like what really kind of blew this out was. I'm going to say what kind of kicked it off was I have to keep going back to the Cat Williams interview, back in where I keep going back to where he was talking about Diddy offering him $50 million. And he kept saying, I had to turn it down 4 times, and he keeps saying, because Diddy likes to party and you got to tell him no. And he did keep telling him that, so that's what Cat Williams said. But he kept saying, like, everybody's going to be exposed in 2024. So what nobody really knew what that meant. And then you had Cassie come out and file these charges and talk about like she was raped, she was sex trafficked, she was beaten by him. And we did a podcast about that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's when it kind of really brought it, I think, out into like the mainstream media where people were like, oh crap, what's really going on?
Yeah.
With Diddy.
Well, it was suspicious just how quick they settled the lawsuit.
Case. Yeah.
So Grandma doesn't know. There's a singer. Yeah. Her name's Cassie. She was married to Diddy at some point, and they were together for like a long time. And then earlier this year, she filed a what is it called? What kind of lawsuit?
Like a civil suit.
She filed a civil lawsuit against Diddy for all these crimes, for battery and assault and sex crimes or whatever. Yeah. And then it was for like 30 million. I think she wanted 50 maybe, and then he gave her 30. Yeah. But they settled it in less than like 24 hours. Yeah. Like he didn't even try to fight it. He just paid the money.
So she got 50?
I know. I think she got
30 million from it. Yeah.
She got 30. And it's crazy. A lot of people were saying, oh, she's just trying to get money out of him and he didn't do anything wrong, which that does happen. Yeah. That does happen.
It does happen. Sure. Yeah.
A lot of people were saying that.
He groomed her, though, too, because she was with him, I guess, when she was in her 20s, I think we said, like early 20s. She was with him for a long time.
Yeah. Well, that's not really grooming, though. I mean, if you're in your 20s, you're an adult.
But there's ways that you groom people, though. It's not like they're groomed from but you're very impressionable. Look how powerful he is. Mm-hmm. You're very early in your career. Yeah. So yeah, you're around very powerful people that have a lot of influence and money. Mm-hmm. You could be groomed pretty easily, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, and influenced. Well, whether you want to call it influenced or groomed, she was. However you want to word it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But she, like, he would actually, like that's why, like, well, they had said that's why, like, she had, like, the shaved part of her head, because, like, he would pull her hair out when he would beat her. Yeah. I mean.
Oh, my God.
Allegedly.
The Diddy version
Yeah.
of What's Love Got to Do with It is gonna be so good.
Yeah.
The Cassie version.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I'm just thinking about it
They
now.
gonna come out with
No, I'm just kidding. They're not. I'm just thinking about it. You know.
The Diddy version of What's Love Got to Do with It. The modern day Ike and Tina.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just but what they found in his home, and they raided a couple of his homes. I mean, it's
How
just
many homes do you have?
Well, he has 3. He has one in Miami and one in L.A. and one in New York.
He has 3
Yeah.
mansions. Yeah. And
Well, I don't
mean,
think it's a mansion in New York. I think it's probably a penthouse. 'Cause
Penthouse,
you can't get a
yeah.
mansion in New York City.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, not in the city. No, you'd have
Yeah.
to be out. But he had a house in the Hamptons.
Oh well,
Used
yeah.
to.
Oh well, that would make sense.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's worth over. What is he worth? Like 800 million or something like
I
that.
think $1 billion.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Not billionaire.
yeah. And so, I mean, he is.
So of course he could afford 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
He's like a pimp man, wasn't he?
Well, I mean,
All that baby oil putting on his, making the women.
well, I don't know if that's part of the pimp starter kit. I don't know. I don't know.
care. They will do anything.
Well, yeah.
Oil and shit.
Oh, like to make them look good, you mean?
Women and stuff. Just
For advertisement? That would make sense, actually. That actually would make
yes.
sense from a marketing perspective.
Yeah.
Generally,
yeah.
you'll look better oiled up. If you look at wrestlers, they come out, they got the
They're
oil
oiled
on,
up.
yeah, they're all shiny and glistening. That would make sense to put oil up your hose before they go out on the street.
Yeah.
You know, and they're That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, Grandma.
what?
Actually,
It does.
yeah. I never thought about that.
She's like, it does? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but it actually would make sense that a pimp would do that. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
yeah.
Throwing their women off.
Yeah.
But yeah, or did he have like have like
They had
women-
freak offs.
did
They
he
had freak offs, which
Well,
is
no.
people.
So he's
have,
not.
like women coming in, to his home and
Well, the thing is,
doing
what he's being
stuff.
charged with is sex trafficking. Okay.
Yeah.
yes.
But
Mm.
listen, I personally, I don't think, in my opinion, there's necessarily anything wrong with hiring a sex worker, in my opinion,
Right.
or flying one out. But the thing is, that is against the law if you are knowingly transporting someone
Doing
from
that,
one
yeah.
place to another to perform sexual acts. That is,
Yeah.
I think
Illegal.
that's considered sex trafficking.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, like, I don't think it's possible that some of them were against their will.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it seems to me like they
could've
were.
been.
Hey, y'all thought he was doing any and everything. I don't care what.
Oh my gosh.
Well, but it seems to me
Yeah,
like they
that-
were just hired sex workers, which to me, that's not like that big of a deal to me.
I think they were hired sex workers, but I think he was probably flying or sending them places. That's the
Yeah,
trafficking
that's what
part
I'm
of it.
talking about,
That's the problem,
Yeah.
But I mean, here's the the fact of the matter is that he was denied a $50 million bond twice.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, no. And usually if you have RICO charges, you're not going to bond out.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, the funny thing is, in one of the conditions, he said he wouldn't have any female visitors to his home. But it's like, but do we know you're gay too?
yeah,
No,
it's just
like, because he apparently likes men also. So okay, you can't have women over. You can still have men over. That's not fair.
He does.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
he did.
Did what?
Have men over.
Yeah.
That's
At
what
least-
I'm talking about.
At least
Men
that's
and women.
yeah. That's
It
what
didn't matter,
that's what people have said who have went to the parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that he would have just men over.
And he would have male orgies and female
Yeah,
orgies.
Oh yeah,
Everybody. It would be everybody.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just funny that I'll have no female visitors over, but you can still hire a guy to come over. Like,
Well, he likes the men more. So,
well, I don't know that. I'm just saying that that's just a funny thing.
well, he could.
Yeah, but I think all of these celebrities knew how Diddy was. I think they all did. And then I think there's actually, I don't know if it was Denzel Washington who said it or somebody did, or maybe there was a statement either by him or some other celebrity, but they were like, they went to Diddy's parties, but they were like, you need to leave before, it was either before 12. You needed to leave before a certain point, because that's when
Before the freak off hour.
Before the freak off hour. Yeah. Yeah. And it's, and then there's the whole story with Justin Bieber and.
But wait, hold on. Before you get there, the thing.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything wrong with freak offs. Okay. Adults, grown, consenting adults can do what they want in that regard. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Is like, I want to know what he actually. Obviously, we saw the video of him beating up Cassie. Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, yeah,
I want
to
know, see like the actual proof of him doing something illegal, like with these freak offs. Because to me, they just sound like they're having orgies.
Yeah.
Which is not against the law.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think that they'll have to show like a burden of proof. It's the state's, the state has to show that, right? So, I've always thought, I'm like, well, is he the fall guy for somebody? I mean, you don't know kind of like the inner workings of that industry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, No, I mean, if there's consenting adults and they know when they go to his parties exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah.
And all of that. I want to see proof that he drugged people. I want to see proof that they're trying to say that they were drugging people and holding people.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. That's where it goes over the line.
I don't know if they were doing that. I don't know if that. I mean, I need to see.
Yeah,
they need to prove that was happening.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
They need to prove that was happening, because that's just out in the media. Like, oh, well, he was doing this. He was drugging people. He was doing that, and he was doing this. Well, how do you prove that?
That's hearsay.
How do you prove that? Yeah, I mean, that's
a lot of
hearsay.
people have had that sentiment, that a lot of people think that a lot of these people that went to these parties all knew exactly what they were getting into.
They did.
And then just decided to, for whatever reason, to say, oh, he made me do this.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he did make someone do something, and if he did, he should be punished for it.
Right.
You
yes.
know? But if you're all consenting adults and you know exactly what you're doing, and you're not being
I don't think he should get off easy about what he did to Cassie. Like, that's
the thing is that's past the statute of limitations.
Right. Exactly.
So they can't do anything.
They can't do anything about that. But she, but
if they have other proof of that kind of stuff happening,
yeah.
I mean, they took, because he recorded all of these parties.
Yes, he did, and that's is where it gets sticky, right?
Ew.
I know.
Why did he record all of them?
He had hidden cameras in his house.
He recorded all of the freak offs.
He recorded all of these
okay.
people having orgies in the house.
Well, who knows if they didn't know it? They might have, or they might not have. Who knows?
Okay, because if people heard, this is where it's like, okay, but if people heard about Diddy's freak offs, they knew about these parties, they knew the possibility, and you go to them anyway, you know what you're getting into. I'm sorry, but you do.
Yeah.
You know this. This is not something like he's just started doing.
Yeah.
He's been doing this for years.
Yeah, a long time. He was throwing,
white parties that he used to have in the Hamptons.
No, but even before he was really famous, because I don't know if you've heard of this guy, Gene Deal. He's like he used to be one of his bodyguards.
Yes.
He's known him since like 89. He's done a bunch of interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Even before he was famous, that's what his thing was throwing parties.
Yeah.
Like he would go around like the East Coast or whatever, and he would throw big parties. Like that's always been his thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure things have been happening at those parties for a long time that people knew about.
Yeah. So I don't think that this is anything, it's not something new.
Yeah.
So it makes you kind of wonder that he has been associated with so many different celebrities, politicians. It's amazing. I looked online and it was talking about, oh, these are all of the people that are all of the celebrities that are going to be exposed. And you know what I found interesting?
What?
They're all black celebrities that are on the list that they're showing, not the white celebrities, not anything like that. So it's very, I said, well, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Because there was definitely white celebrities.
Oh, there's white people there. Oh,
They
yeah.
know what kind of party he throws, so they're not gonna do it. They're not interested.
Oh, no. They were there.
Yeah,
They're
I think,
just putting out. Oh, they were there. They're just putting out all of the black celebrities. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That is weird. Yeah.
That's just. It was on social media. But they did.
Right.
But they're just putting out like, oh, this is the black rappers, female rappers, and yeah. But oh, believe me, Diddy knew Trump and
he was very well connected.
Well connected with a lot
He
of
knew all
every celebrity from every different race or background.
Did Trump go to any of his parties?
He might. I doubt he went to the freak.
He didn't go to the freak house.
That'd be crazy.
I'm sure he didn't.
I'm sure
I don't know he didn't. But I don't
How
think
do you know Trump wasn't in all that mess? He just covered it up.
No, but there's just a picture of him and Trump and Melania. But I mean, they were probably they knew each other. They're connected. But I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just making the point that there's other white celebrities that were there at those parties and probably at them freak offs that he has on video. He's got files of people and they don't want that coming out.
Yeah, that's
they
the thing.
don't.
I feel like we probably won't ever know who's on those.
Oh, you're not
on those videotapes. I think it'll be a similar situation as the Jeffrey Epstein thing. We still don't know everyone who was working with them.
No,
they haven't released any names at all.
No, and they're not going to.
Yeah, because there's too many powerful people.
Powerful people in Hollywood. Yes,
not just Hollywood, just all
sports world,
bankers, scientists.
Yeah,
you know,
very powerful,
wealthy people. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And they're not gonna. Yeah.
And I think it's probably a similar situation.
Yeah.
That's kind of a conspiracy a little bit, but I feel like most people are leaning towards that.
Yeah.
That he was sort of like the Epstein of the music industry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't end up like Epstein. I mean, yeah, he'll have to be judged for what he did, but yeah, now they're like he's on suicide watch, of course, you know. I mean,
yep, and 2 guards are on their way there right now to fall asleep.
Yeah, it's like, gosh, it's just.
Oh, he just went crazy. He's gonna try.
No, he's not crazy.
I mean,
he's not crazy. He's not suicidal. Yeah, I don't think he's suicidal like that.
Is he suicide?
No,
I don't know. I think they're just doing that as a precaution.
Yeah,
he's a huge figure.
Yeah,
obviously they don't want anything to happen to him.
He might kill himself. Try to kill.
Well, the thing is, some people have said, like the Gene Deal guys said that it's possible that he would. He said he felt like he probably couldn't handle going to prison.
Yeah,
but who knows? That's just what he's saying. But
well, if he's known him for a long time, sometimes you know things about people.
Yeah,
like you really know them. Like he might be the one guy that like maybe really knows him.
Yeah.
You know, that nobody else really, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. He's probably one of those that can't handle prison. I wouldn't want to go to prison. I don't know anybody who can handle prison. You just acclimate to it if you're there. I don't think nobody wants to go to prison.
Of course not.
But you learn to acclimate there. But he's got a
oh my God. If he goes to
completely
prison,
different lifestyle where
I hope he goes to the same prison as R. Kelly.
Oh my gosh.
I hope he does. Oh my God. Can you imagine seeing pictures of Diddy and R. Kelly just posted up in their jumpsuits?
No.
They're singing songs.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That would be amazing. I'm not going to. What if they let them, you know what would be awesome? Is if they did go to the same prison and they let them like live stream a concert.
Oh
and they
my
did like
gosh.
they did like a whole set from prison. That would be cool. People would watch that.
People would watch that.
For sure.
They would, yeah. Uh-huh.
They would make money off of that.
Yeah, but for sure. But they might not be able to Well, I
no,
don't
but
know.
the prison would make money off of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'll believe me. The warden would make in the
I feel like
yes.
they would do that.
Oh,
They
God,
don't
yeah.
put them out there where the regular bad criminals don't. They have a certain area like.
Well, no, I think R.
you know,
Kelly is
celebrity.
just in like a general population. I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure honestly. But there's videos online. I don't know if you've seen any of these. I think there's been a couple people where like they know someone or like their dad or somebody is in the same prison as R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So this one girl called her dad, and R. Kelly, who's in the same prison as R. Kelly, and she asked him to sing her a song.
Oh my gosh.
And he starts singing, but my body.
Oh.
Or one of the, I don't know what song it was. It
I
probably
don't
wasn't that
see
one.
nothing wrong.
I don't think it was
A
that song.
little
but-
bump and grind.
Yeah, he just started singing over the phone.
Y'all,
Oh my god.
y'all be saying.
I wouldn't doubt if he's putting on free concerts in prison, honestly.
Oh,
They're probably always asking him to sing.
Yeah.
You give me your shoes or you sing, boy.
I'm gonna take your underwear. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves.
they do anything in prison.
Oh
They
my
don't care.
gosh.
Of
It's
course.
just crazy. I don't know what's going on in the world today. It is just nuts. I don't know.
Would you join a gang, Grandma, if you were in prison?
Well, on a gang.
Yeah, would you join a gang in prison? If you went to prison.
I don't know. In prison, they don't have gangs. They just
Yeah,
if
they
wanna
do.
do something. To
Yeah, they
somebody,
do.
Prison, well, I don't know about the women prisons. I feel like that might not be as big of a thing in women prisons. But in like
Yeah.
male prison, it's all about gangs and who-
Well,
and
they have their certain groups.
well, it's all about what race you
You know
are.
that they get up together. Certain groups. You know, I don't know. I don't know what
I
they
can
do.
see Mom
You
in
know
that.
what they do.
Well, I'm sure there's an elderly group probably. Usually you see that in TV shows.
Yeah.
Elderly group.
There's like a group for like the older people that are in
please.
prison. You know, so that nobody bothers them.
They'd be like, "Hey, Grandma, what you doing in here, Grandma?"
If you're that old, they don't care. They'll put you in there with the regular criminals.
Well,
They don't
that's
care.
not always. I
No?
mean, no, I'm pretty sure I've seen like a lockup show or something where the old people have their own like cell block.
Oh my gosh, me and Mom were watching Women on Death Row.
Oh,
last
yeah.
night.
Oh yeah, I heard you guys watching it.
Mom asked me, she goes, if I, killed somebody and I went to prison, she goes, would you ever talk to me again?
No,
I said, yeah, I would talk to you.
you.
I
Wouldn't.
said I would look at you
I
differently.
Would deserve for you. I would deserve.
But I said I would
deserve
still
that.
talk to you.
I
You're
would
my mother.
deserve that because I'd be done kill somebody.
But then I don't think that means
Yeah,
like,
but it might have been for a reason.
No, that'd be for a reason because they crazy. Insane.
you know what Mom said?
Some of them set up there and kill the kids and stuff. They
Yeah, well, that's horrible. Yeah.
So I was making was it sheep noises? Oh, I was talking about how
What?
great that the Mountain Dew Baja Blast was yesterday.
Oh my God.
And I kept going, bah, bah, bah.
wrong with you?
being stupid.
bah, bah. And so mom goes, I'm going to put you in the clink. I said, put me in the clink. She's like, yeah, I'm just going to put you in prison. So,
That's what.
another old school term.
Well,
she wanted to-
yeah, of course. That's what they used to say. Put
So,
you in the clink.
She's like,
Your
I'm
ass in the clink.
She's like, I'm gonna put you in prison listening to that shit.
Lock up.
Lock up. Yeah. I couldn't deal with prison either.
So how do you think he's gonna go to prison? I mean, that's not even a question.
I mean, yes, I do.
I think he definitely is.
Yeah, he's gonna go to prison.
And how long do you think he'll get?
I don't know.
Life.
You think he's gonna get life?
He should. After all that, how many years do you think he been doing that?
I mean, life, that's a life sentence. It comes with a life
Yeah.
sentence. Yeah.
But how long, many years
I think-
he been doing that?
I
you
don't know
think?
if he'll get life. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he'd get life.
I don't think he'll get life.
with parole. So many years.
I thought they put out something that said how many years he's facing.
Life with parole in so many years.
No, I don't know. I didn't see if I don't know if he'll do that. Because see, if you get life, with it, well, they'll say like life with the possibility of parole after like 20 years or something
Here,
like that.
listen to this. This is from AP News. He was arrested in New York on September 16th and accused in an indictment of using his power and prestige to induce female victims and male sex workers in freak-offs, along with allegations of abuse dating back to 2008. If convicted, Combs could face at least 15 years in prison.
15.
At least 15 years.
So that says minimum then.
Yeah, it
15
says,
years is his minimum, probably.
yeah, if convicted on every charge, Diddy would spend at least 15 years with the possibility of parole. Yeah.
So even if they do a minimum of 15 years, he might do maybe half.
Half of that.
He might do 7.
Yeah, I think I heard somebody else say that.
He might do like 7 years.
7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, and then he'll probably have to register as like a sex offender.
Oh, for sure. Of course he would.
Yeah, he'll have to register as a sex offender.
Yeah, if he's found guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% he would.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, I mean, there's sex crimes.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if people would still work with him though, when he got out.
Probably, come out with some kind of redemption album.
Yeah.
How you know?
Because that's what they do. And everybody would, and a lot of people would buy it.
Yeah.
Because his music is still on Spotify. I mean, there actually is a song that Diddy and R. Kelly did like back in 2008, I think. Or maybe, no, longer than that. And it's called Satisfy, talking about satisfy you or something like that. It's a really great song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're talking about men or women.
Probably both.
But yeah, I don't know. Diddy made so many great songs, and his music is really great. And it's just, it's a shame, because extremely talented. And it's a shame that he's like how he is.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know what else to say about it,
Yeah, it's just a horrible thing.
It is. There's a lot, but there's a lot of victims. But here's my problem, and always just kind of really rubs me the wrong way, is because, we always talk about, whether it's a celebrity and what they've done, and this is what they're charged with, but nobody talks about the people that are victims in this. There's a lot of people that everybody talks about, the celebrities that were at the freak offs. Okay, well, the celebrities that were there, but what about the people that were maybe trafficked?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that are
those
hurt.
are victims. Like, this is like some serious CPTSD trauma, like some complex trauma that these people will have, and nobody even thinks about them twice.
Yeah.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
They were used and abused and then dropped.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
They don't think about them.
They were the ones that's really hurt.
Yeah.
Really getting hurt.
They are, I don't care if a Kardashian was at a freak off. I don't care if if another musician or actor or whoever was there. Who cares? I mean, they're going to go back to their mansion in Hollywood Hills or wherever they're from. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but there's other people that took an opportunity because a celebrity, like it says, his prestige and his influence, and he used that to get people in. And to have somebody, think about that, like to have some, like you don't really have anything, like you feel like, and somebody with that much power and prestige and fame comes to you and they are paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? You would go with them.
You want to live that lifestyle.
You want to be a part of that. It's not even necessarily if people want to engage in certain sex acts or whatever, but you want to be a part of that world.
Yeah.
They give you, he presented an illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he will, if he gets out, he will revert to doing the same thing he did before he got in there.
I don't know. That's something we just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't know. It was the same thing as, any other sex offender. they're going to be watched. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Very closely, and they have to check in with like the police department, like their local police department.
They do.
There's certain restrictions they can't have, like they can't have access to the internet. They can't have access to a lot of certain things. And
Wait, they can't have access to the internet?
only certain. There's a lot of restrictions, and they monitor. The police will monitor that. Yes,
Yeah.
They do.
because he'll be like there's levels of sex offenses.
Mm-hmm.
And so, depending on the crime and like how old the individual is, and all of those things, yes, and so there's certain things, and there's restrictions. Yeah, can't live by a school, can't be around. Yeah, there's certain
They monitor.
whether there's websites or
Whatever
whatever.
it
But
is.
yeah, and you have like they can't like their phones. I think even they monitor their phones,
do.
phone activity, and all that stuff. Yeah, they have to. They
You
have
know,
to.
there's communities in America where it'll just be like a trailer park or something, but only pedophiles can live there.
Yeah,
So it's just this one neighborhood where all these pedophiles go.
yeah,
So and they're just out of society,
yeah.
which
Like
is
like a banishment.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, basically.
Well,
They've been exiled.
why would they deserve?
Yeah, for sure.
They don't need to be around anybody
they
with
don't.
children
No.
or even teenagers, not even young children. But it's just not. No, they just don't. I'm sorry, there's no cure for that. Like, there's nothing where somebody can
not.
be like, "Well, I'm rehabilitated." No, you're not. There's something
for something like that. No.
in your
Yeah,
mind
that's the thing.
where you can't be
You-
rehabilitated.
That's
for
the thing.
that.
You could say, I'm not saying this is a fact. You could say that is a mental illness,
Yes.
right? But that is the one mental illness that nobody has any empathy for whatsoever.
No.
Like at all.
No.
No, you wouldn't feel.
There,
sorry
I'm
for
sure
them.
there probably are. There might be some neuroscientists or psychologists or whatever that are trying to work through exactly what that is, But for the most part, yeah, that's like one thing nobody has empathy for
They don't.
at all.
No, because I think that they, because it's poured out or it's geared or it's their targets are kids.
Yeah, innocent.
Or innocent people. Yeah, usually young women, young men, or kids
Yeah.
that are very vulnerable. And aren't going to say anything, and they use intimidation and like I said, they groom them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have worked with people or met people that have had a history of being trafficked. And to hear it, it's like, what? I mean, you don't,
That's crazy.
You're not used to hearing that.
Yeah.
And then like for them to talk about it. And when you think about sex trafficking, you're thinking like, oh my gosh, people are being sold to like overseas. No, it's happening.
Yeah, it's happening
in our
here.
communities in the United States.
Right
And it's,
here.
yeah. And I think it's something that needs to be talked about a lot. They talk about sex trafficking a lot, like you hear that term, but I don't think a lot of people may know
Yeah, I don't think
exactly
people
what's going on
realize how much it's happening or how
every day.
prevalent it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But yeah, when I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, yeah, I was sex trafficked, and
Yeah, that's
it's
wild.
like, wow, and what they go through, and they have to go through trauma therapy.
Of course, I'm sure.
It's something that just will. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's real victims out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's, the celebrities, I'm not worried about them.
I
I'm worried about the people that don't really have a voice. You know what I'm saying?
Well, usually when they traffic, they usually do the younger ones more so than the older ones.
well, yeah.
Well, yeah, they will. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's
They'll
what they
do that for little small kids that aren't babies,
Yep.
actually,
They do.
and raise them, to do whatever.
Sell them on the black market. We were talking about that last
do,
night.
yeah.
They do.
Whatever.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, whenever Cassie was like she was sex trafficked, yeah, she was. He's probably like, you go on a plane and you go meet so and so and then come back. I mean, that's sex
Yeah, that's
trafficking.
you can't do that.
Yeah,
Even though she was, not 15, she was still being sex trafficked.
Yeah.
That's true.
You don't have to be under a certain age. I mean,
Yeah.
for it to be illegal. So yeah, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Of course not.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad that he's the way he is.
Yeah,
It is.
that's for sure.
I hate to see a talented black man have a downfall like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
And a lot of people celebrate it too. And a lot of people
know.
want other people
I know.
to be guilty.
I know. By association.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. You see on Twitter, everybody's posting every picture ever taken of Diddy with another celebrity.
Yeah.
Like that just makes them automatically guilty.
Yes.
Of something, you know, which is crazy.
I know. So it's I hate to see that. I hate to see it. I'm like not feeling sorry for him and for what he did, but I hate to see that happen to a black man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it seems to happen a lot.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about you. I still want to know who's on those tapes.
I don't want to see anybody who's on those tapes.
I don't want to see the tapes. I want to see the tapes.
I don't want to.
I want to know who's on them.
They ain't gonna never bring that out.
What if Trump was there?
I'm just going to tell you right now, and you can say this is racist or whatever, but you're only going to hear about the black people that were there. That's what I'm going to tell you right now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You're not going to hear about anybody that is non-white. Just saying.
You mean that's not black?
White? That's not black. Sorry. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just saying you're not going to hear it, even though they were there. You ain't going to hear about them. And if you do, I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
That's just how it's going to be. That's how it works. That's
Those
how it
tapes
works.
are hidden tapes. They lock them up.
Well, the FBI has them.
That's what I'm saying.
The feds got them.
They're not gonna ever.
And they got to watch.
Yeah, they got to go through one of those.
They got to go through each one of those tapes.
Yeah, who knows what's on those? If it's like some Saw type stuff on there. You know.
Can you I can't even imagine. I think I saw something on Twitter where they were like, "Oh my gosh, I would not want to be the agents that have to watch those tapes."
Yeah.
There's hundreds of hours of tape. Mm-hmm. I would not want to watch that. That would be traumatizing.
Well,
you would still have to separate it because you don't know exactly what's on them.
Well, it depends who you are. Some may enjoy it. I guarantee you, there's somebody that's a janitor or something at the office. They're thinking about sneaking into the evidence room, by popping in one of those tapes.
Oh yeah,
taking them home
because they keep all that locked up.
I'm sure it could happen. I mean, that's probably easier to do that back in the day. Like you see in shows where they're like, "Oh, I got to get something out of the evidence," and then they just go in there and take a bag of Coke or something. You know,
I would not be surprised if for somehow one of those tapes leaks.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be either. Just like how the video of him beating up Cassie, how that was a leak.
Yeah.
Who knows where that came from? I mean, it was probably the feds.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Was that one where he was beating her out in the room?
Yeah. I think you did see that.
Yeah, they had it on TV.
Yeah. Oh, you saw it on the news?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a leak. And other things could leak, you know.
Yeah, I think that he okay, Mom? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Go ahead. It's your water. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it maybe something that comes out in the next couple of weeks. I would be surprised.
Yeah.
If something leaks. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. I really will. But I think something's gonna pop off.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, I'm just saying.
We'll see. Wouldn't that be crazy? Just one leaks and it's Bjork or somebody.
Oh gosh, Bjork is old.
Well, so is Diddy. She's only 58.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He said his mom be partying too, and his mom's like in her 80s.
Oh, come on! They're going. She's going to the regular party. She's not going to the freak off. Come on.
Say she would be. in the
I
80s.
don't know. You just don't know about
Right.
people. Shit.
Oh my God! You really think his mom? Come on! I doubt his mom was at the freak off. That's crazy.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I'm sure she was at the parties,
Parties, yeah.
but not the freak parties.
No. Because there's a video of him, and he's like, hey, me and my mom here are doing our IV drips.
Yeah. Well, no, that's
Yeah.
IV drips are actually good for you. Though.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
a good health thing. But they did say that they had like IV bags
Yeah.
waiting, like or in the rooms or whatever, because they'd get dehydrated because of whatever they were doing.
Oh, gosh.
And they said they would go on for days at a time.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Yes. That's why they had the baby oil.
Oh,
Mom's like, oh, gosh. Friction.
yeah, so, yeah.
But that's the truth. That's
I know,
why.
yeah,
That's
I know.
why. That's why. Lubricant.
Yeah.
That's why. That's the truth of it. That's but,
1,000 bottles is insane, though.
Yeah, it sure is.
and you can't plant that stuff.
No.
So they can't say the feds planted that because
No.
that was in your house.
Yeah.
That's something you had up in there.
But I mean, it could have been like a brand deal or something. You know, sponsorship. Maybe they sent him some free baby oil.
Oh, please.
Maybe he had a deal with Johnson and Johnson.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I don't think so.
It's possible.
yeah. Have them send in boxes of baby oil,
Yeah, exactly.
ordered or something like that.
I don't think so. I
never
don't think so.
You never know.
1,000 bottles.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's a lot.
I could see like 10.
Oh, so they
Not
get
1,000.
1,000 bottles. They have to order them in,
Yeah, he had to put in a
Send 'em
special
in.
order.
Send them in.
Imagine you just see Diddy walking into CVS. Give me all the baby oil you have.
They
Oh my
it's
gosh.
not. I don't know. They wouldn't really go in a store and buy it. They get it sent in, order it some boxes or something.
Would you be
Mail order?
if you worked at Walgreens? Would you be suspicious if someone asked for 1,000 bottles
Yeah.
of baby oil?
I'd be like, what you want all that baby oil
Yeah.
for?
It would be.
I'd be like, hey, we have a limit. You can only purchase 5 bottles at a time.
Yeah, that's what they tell you. Yeah, they wouldn't.
It just
give you
comes
out.
back day after day.
Yeah.
I'd be like, there's this weird, creepy dude keeps buying baby oil. I don't know what's going on. No. That's so strange. No. I can't. I guess I can't. It's just the strangest thing. Wow.
It is.
I don't know what else to say about the Diddler. Anybody who calls himself the Diddler.
He didn't call himself the Diddler.
Well, if people are calling him the Diddler,
it's just a funny name, the Diddler.
ugh,
And people started saying no Diddy instead of like no homo. You know, like no homo.
Yeah.
Like if a guy says something that may be perceived as gay, they'll say, "Oh no homo." Now they say no Diddy.
he just might as well come out and say that he's bisexual.
Yeah, but he could, but I
Well,
don't think he will.
Everybody knows it now anyway.
Yeah, men.
I mean,
women,
geez, he's in. Come on, you got all that.
You know,
baby-
there's
you know.
rumors that Biggie was bi or gay too. Have
Who
you seen
knows?
that video of them together?
No.
They're doing like some kind of interview, and Big, he was like rubbing his face on Diddy's hand, and he's like, "Oh, your skin's so soft, Daddy."
Oh my.
Yeah. Does that ruin Big for you though?
You mean tell me they gotta watch tapes like that?
No, that's just no. That's
I mean,
just
No, they have
The
to watch.
FBI,
No.
they gotta go through all the tapes like that.
It actually made my stomach. I can feel sick to my stomach right now.
why?
Probably because I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
Oh my
but
Yeah.
no, they have to watch tapes of other things.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. That's who knows how long that's. Who knows how
Yeah.
many videos there are. I mean, if he has
I don't
years
know.
worth, if he has
That's
years
what I'm
worth of
saying,
tapes,
Years, yeah. Mhm.
that's got to be a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And other tapes that weren't at the parties, but you know.
Yeah, and I'm sure he kept a lot of those tapes and stuff. Just, I mean, used for blackmail too, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what Jeffrey Epstein was doing.
Yeah.
You know, is for blackmailing people to have some
Extortion.
control over them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. I don't know.
We'll
But
see
I
what
remember whenever there's an interview of Usher on the Howard Stern show, and he's talking about how he was under Diddy's guardianship when he was like 14 or something like that. And how, he was like, yeah, I saw some things,
Yeah. And then he asked him if he would let his son go to a Diddy party.
Yeah.
And Usher was like, hell no.
Hell no. No.
I don't blame him for that. No.
'Cause you know what Diddy did to
No
you.
way.
You know what Diddy did to you. You know what Diddy did to Bieber.
You know what's weird today? Usher, he deleted all of his tweets.
He did, yes.
Like 7,000 tweets, and so did Pink. Both of them, they deleted every single one of their tweets, which is kind of weird. It's a little coincidental. You know, weird timing. And there's all these like CEOs stepping down.
Yes, yeah.
Or people are trying to correlate that to this. Also, who knows if there's actually any correlation, but it is weird timing.
It is weird. Yes, I did see something like that on the news earlier.
Yeah.
Well, only time will tell. I mean, Cat Williams said there's going to be a lot revealed
That's for sure.
this year.
I don't know why anybody want to tape themselves doing all that stuff.
Huh?
No, crazy.
Why do you think? Why do you think they would record that?
I don't know.
To watch it later. That's why they record.
Because they're not selling the stuff.
No, it's for their own. It's for their own personal enjoyment, so that they can watch it
Why
back.
would you enjoy something like that? Look,
Do I have to spell it out for you?
No, please don't.
I think I know that already.
Please don't spell it out for her,
I think
please.
I know that already. It's not stupid. I'm not an idiot. Shit, I know why they would watch it.
Yeah, but I'm assuming at least.
Yeah,
At least I'm assuming that's why he would keep record it.
That and to
blackmail. I'm sure, but I'm sure a lot of it is also just for
his own enjoyment. A little bit of both. I think there was a 50-50 thing going.
Do you think he was using the vibrators from Walmart? Do you think?
Yeah, they're using them for men. I guess they use them. They got theirs for men.
Ugh, God. Why are we talking about this? Stop. This is just like my worst nightmare.
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, stop.
For men, they have theirs, and the women have theirs, I guess. I don't know.
I can't.
What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Oh, you sound like you're a little kid. Shit.
It's hearing my mom talk about it. It's like,
Yeah, that is weird.
It's like,
That is weird.
What?
Did you ever watch a movie with her, like when you were a kid and there was a sex scene? Like in a movie?
Yeah.
And that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You just gotta walk away.
No, we sat through the movie. But we didn't watch a lot of movies that had sex scenes.
I don't
in
even
them.
look at it.
We didn't watch a lot of movies with sex. Like when I was growing up, we didn't. I don't remember a lot of them, but I think probably maybe the only one was probably like the Fatal Attraction sex scene. Like you
They have
probably
some
don't.
worse than that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of them worse than that.
I'm talking about when I was younger, growing up, watching that. Like
Oh.
that was probably like the first sex scene I saw, like as a kid.
Yeah.
It was growing up.
Whenever
they
got a
first
lot
met.
of- What's some worse, way worse than that?
But at the time, that was
even
like
wanna
a
look
graphic.
I'm sure. At the time, that
At
was
the
controversial.
time, the Fatal
Yeah.
Attraction sex scene was like a graphic sex scene between Glenn Close and
Yeah.
Michael Douglas's characters. So yeah, like that was graphic. It was like, oh my gosh, it's like, what is that? But
I'm sure that was controversial back then.
it was because that was like back in '80s, late '80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, no.
True.
Sex is a natural thing until it becomes deviant.
Yeah, sometimes they can get a little bit
Yeah,
too,
Tell that to the diddler.
on TV.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, on TV,
Diddy knows
they got
that
kids
it's
and stuff watching
you
it.
can't tell Diddy nothing.
Sometimes you don't even watch it. I don't want to watch it. I just run it past there real quick. So I do. So I don't want to hear it. See how they
I
crazy.
think, what's funny? I think that did happen
Yeah, they crazy.
when I was little. I don't know what movie we were watching, but I'm pretty sure we were watching some movie with a sex scene while I was staying with Grandma. And she tried to skip forward, and I was like, no, go back.
No, boy, you don't need to watch that scene. She's just being respectful, taking care of you.
Yeah,
No, Mom lets me watch that scene. It's natural. Sex is natural. Like I
Well,
said,
yeah,
until
but
it becomes
some of it
deviant.
they just go a little too far with it,
They do. They do. Some scenes are too graphic
Yeah,
in
they
films.
don't need to be
That-
like that.
Yeah, some of them are too graphic.
Yeah, don't need to be
for
like
for
that.
film,
Stuff.
where they shouldn't be. They should.
Yeah.
They push the boundaries.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But I couldn't tell Diddy nothing. He would just be like, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that.
Oh, my God.
Now, there you go. Yes.
Oh, that's his catchphrase.
Yeah. I know.
It's his catchphrase.
How he be dancing? Take that, take that, take that,
I
take
know.
that, take that, take that.
Oh, my
I'm gonna make a TikTok like that. See how many views it
See,
gets.
people be saying that like, oh, I didn't know she would talk about stuff like that. Look how she is.
Mom be like, well, I'm not dead. And I'm like, la 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 la. I can't listen to it. La 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 la.
We were young ones too. That don't that. God, that's
Yeah, but what he was doing was just a little bit weird.
Oh yeah, I mean, so
And what he was doing was just a little bit weird. And then, of course, Tristan always has to ask these questions to follow up,
yeah.
to just get underneath our skin.
No.
That's what he does.
No.
But we just don't talk about it as we get older, like y'all,
No, we don't.
like y'all do.
I don't talk about that stuff.
Are you kidding? There's some old freaks out there.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's some old heads out there that
Yeah,
are
Sure.
that are freaky deaky.
I bet there was some at those parties.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah.
They probably more freaky than the young ones.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I needed all the baby oil.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I really want to
No,
eat
you-
dinner after this.
No, you ain't sorry either. Look at your
Yeah.
You ain't no sorry.
Tristan can no longer drink before he comes on the podcast.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm sorry.
That's ridiculous,
I'm
Tristan.
sorry. I'm sorry. You know you ain't no
No,
sorry.
you ain't no sorry. You ain't sorry. Ain't no sorry. No.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. No more Michelob for you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Ain't no sorry, cause you ain't no sorry shit.
Oh my gosh. This was just ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about this podcast.
I
Oh my
don't know.
gosh. This episode, man.
But anyway, we'll see what happens with the case. I'm sure
Yes.
we'll be following it closely.
Every day.
Yeah. See what happens.
See what's going on with it.
Yeah.
Because wow.
And unfortunately, we can't use it as entertainment because I don't think you
No.
can't record a federal case. I don't think
No.
like how they recorded
No, you,
everybody watched the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial.
Yeah, you can't.
You know.
It's the Fed case.
All they can do is sketches.
Yeah.
yeah, they can't.
Yeah, they
show it.
can't show it. Mm-mm. Nope, unfortunately. But I mean, I always continue to pray for people That's all I do.
Yes,
That's all we
about
can do.
Yeah.
You know, it saddens me. It angers me. You know, that it's just, yeah, the whole situation. But, you know, there's consequences for our actions.
Yeah, there is.
It's the perfect example for that.
You
And
did it back.
another thing, too, is that you do recognize that it doesn't matter how much money that you have, it can't get you out of it.
No, sure can't.
He could not buy his way out of this one.
Yeah, which usually you can, but not this time.
No, not this time. Not with RICO charges.
Yeah.
Racketeering.
Well, I think the
Racketeering. He's got a racketeering charge, I think, and then, or they had mentioned racketeering, and then, you know, sex trafficking.
But I think that the main reason why they denied it is because they were afraid that he would be threatening witnesses. Because apparently he had called somebody that might have been a witness,
Yeah.
like 54 times or something, like the day before.
Yeah.
Or someone that might have known something.
Yeah.
know. So I think that's the main reason why they denied it.
Yeah. But they denied it twice.
Yeah.
She's like, nope, 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 nope. $50 million bond, and was like, I'll give up passports, I'll put my houses up, and they're like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah, it's too late for all that.
Yeah, so it does go in that
Too
case.
late
It
to
just does
apologize.
go.
It's too late.
It's too late to apologize.
Hurry
It's
up,
too late. Oh, Diddy.
Oh, Diddy. Oh, Diddler.
Is that one of his songs?
Take that.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it's a song by some other musician that was probably at one of Diddy's freak offs.
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt it.
JT was definitely there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he was there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Well, I think we should wrap it up now.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Oh, gosh, I don't know.
This was the Diddler pod today. So
The Diddler.
yeah,
Okay. That's all I got.
yeah.
All right. So, good talk. And
I think so.
yes, I agree. Like you said, we'll just keep our eye on it.
Yeah.
Follow up. So, just remember to check us out on YouTube, and our Instagram page. We actually have two. I have two Instagram business profiles.
Mm-hmm.
Our Tay Interest in Podcast. And then there is our TATH. I think it's under like TATH 4722.
Mm-hmm.
And that is probably our age. You turned 23, 47, 22.
Oh, you put my age wrong.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And then, and this is our Instagram page for our merchandise
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. TATH 4722. Okay. Has pictures of all of our merchandise on there, so go check that out. Also on our YouTube page, we do have the link to our website to also purchase merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do that. And then just check us out, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
And on
subscribe.
Amazon Music. I keep forgetting to mention that one. We're also on Amazon
Nobody
Music.
uses that.
Well, you don't know. There may be somebody out here who does.
I got it.
So,
That's yours.
well, just in case.
yeah. Just
um,
in case.
Yeah, and I think that's and we're also on TikTok. So,
Mhm. Yeah, don't
check us
forget
out
to
there.
like, comment, subscribe,
yes.
share with your friends.
Yes, please. We really do appreciate it. And we
Yeah.
thank you all who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. And you know, also coming up, and I'll post it on our website, is that we are going to do a live broadcast on election night as the results come in.
Mm-hmm.
So we will be getting that set up. So that's going to be coming up soon in the next 5 or 6 weeks. So
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'll post some more information on that in the coming weeks as well.
My God, I can't wait to see your reaction
you
when
gotta
Donnie
put
T
it
wins.
Live, you live on these, ain't you? What
Now we record this. We're actually going to do a live broadcast.
Yeah, and you're gonna be a part of it.
Yes. So
what are you talking?
well,
Like
don't worry.
like a live stream.
We're
Like
gonna
a
do
work-
it. We're gonna do a live stream of the results that come in. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna do that on election night as the results come in.
Oh.
So and then I don't know if we'll have an election result the same night, but we'll go through it.
Probably not, because you know the Dems are always scamming.
Okay, well we're not gonna finish that up. We're
Just
gonna
kidding.
finish.
I'll leave that for y'all.
So we're gonna do that, but I'll
Yeah,
post some information about that on our website as well. So
Yeah.
that's coming up. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's it. Thank
All
you
right,
guys
you
for
guys.
watching. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Take-
Peace.
Take that. Take that.
Take that.